So basically, I'm inside one of the um people on my one of on the list, right? So I want to give you a show of how I do the WhatsApp marketing with them that results into sales. So now, when you see something like I need stuff like it means the person chatted you from the group. So the person joined this group, and probably the person just wanted to know what the product was all about and all of those stuff. Then the person came in here, right? Now from here you can see how I started with my message. How good are you in bed? Imagine spending. So you just read through. So I make sure that number one, that whenever I'm sending any message to these people, I always attach a picture to it. The moment I started adding a picture to my messages, I started getting increased WhatsApp responses. People started responding, resonating with the messages I was sending them. Initially, I used to send them just write ups, and only very few people were actually communicating with me. But the moment I added pictures to it, the communication increased. So you can see stuff like this. So just like this, at some point when I was overwhelmed with work and other things, I couldn't promote as I used to promote. But you can see every message I'm sending to them contains has a write up attached to it. So it is very very important. It is very very important. I do this a lot. Let me try and see if I can, maybe 8:30 or something. uh Coming 8 to 100. Okay, I block this person. But regardless, let's see it. So you can see every of my messages comes with pictures. The reason is the more the if it comes with pictures, it increases the rate at which people will communicate with you based on what you wrote to them. That's number one. Then the second one is that make sure that your write up should be directed at the individual. Don't try to generalize it. Try to focus on the person using stuff like, you can see it's another Friday, and I'm sure you would love to spend a good time with madam, maybe today or tomorrow. My question is, hope you are not going to spend the usual 5 minutes you usually spend. Now you see the way I'm writing them, they are very very compelling, so that when someone reads it, the person is compelled that this product works. Now here's the thing, they might some of them would buy from you immediately, right? Some of them just need to communicate with you for maybe some minutes, and then they tell you to bring the product. Why some of them might not buy from you until after like maybe a couple of days. That's the second one. Then thirdly, some of them might not even buy for you for the first month. But it's not as if they are not ready to buy. Some of them have it in mind that maybe it might be the next month before they decide to make a buying decision. So the fact that someone does not really the fact that someone does not show interest to buy, or is not replying with how much or thereabout, doesn't mean the person is not interested, right? Some of them are actually looking and observing, and only want to communicate with you the day they are ready to buy. You understand? So building this kind of list is very very good. Building this kind of list, you can keep selling to them complementary products, and they will always keep buying. Then another thing I want to talk about is the fact that try as much as possible to be messaging your list, maybe twice a day, or at worst once a day. Don't try to be messaging them maybe once in 2 days, or no. So far you are still running your advert and you still have products to sell. Be messaging your list at least once a day. That way you will be seeing consistent sales. You'll be hitting consistent sales. You get the point? So these things are very very crucial. And this method is very simple. You set up your Facebook ads, you direct them to a WhatsApp group. From there, if you have a staff that can save their numbers, I think there's an app that can help with saving people's numbers. There's an app that can help with saving people's number. The moment they are joining they are entering your phone, then the app automatically saves their number. I've forgotten the app. I've not tried testing it. I think I bought a course from someone that that app came with it, but I haven't tested it yet. So I believe there's an app that can help you save numbers automatically based on how you set it. Then you just have to do is just collate the list together and start messaging them. Now, one advantage of this method is, as I said before, you can send them any type of message because it's encrypted, it's personalized. Any type of message you want, you can send to them. Another thing is this: so far you are generating your leads at very cheap amount. Let's say, for instance, you said something like you were getting 12 naira um, cost per message. Imagine spending one. Okay, let's say it reduced to, let's give it an average of 10 naira cost per message. It means when you spend 1,000 naira, you will have generated 100 leads. Now, out of those 100 leads, let's say you generated all of them in a day, 100 leads in a day, right? Out of those 100, you will make sales immediately. You will make sales immediately. In fact, out of those 100, you might even make like 5 sales, and you still have 95 people to still follow up. Now, you are spending 1,000 naira on ads, but you are making 5 sales already. Can you see that? Now, if you are making a profit of, let's say, after sales, you are making a profit of 7,000 naira or 8,000 naira, depending, I don't know. Now, imagine what happens when you now multiply it by 5 and you've not even spent more than 8,000 naira on your campaign. You get the point? So this method allows you to generate leads at a good and cheap amount, so that by the time you start following them up and sales start coming in, your return on investment will be quite good, will be very good. You get? So this method also does not attract ban the way many of these health campaigns does. You get the point? Because now if you are running a campaign using conversion objectives and you are using a sales page, you have to talk about, oh, how can I run this advert that will be converting. Then you still also have to battle with Facebook ban. You get the point? But this particular method allows you to constantly be generating your leads, so that you can be following them up and be closing your sales without Facebook wahala. You get the point? So this about the method. This about the strategy. If there's any other thing I haven't talked about, I'm going to let you know. But this method actually works. I've been working for me for months. It's very effective. The way I use this thing to promote and sell products has made it easy. I don't have to start stressing myself about one campaign did not perform today, another campaign did not perform well yesterday. No, my leads are coming in constantly. I just follow them up and I start making my sales. You get it? You get the point? So that's how it is.